So the seizures have been getting worse?
Yes. With my powers drained, I can barely command my own warriors. The Lich King warned me that if I didn't reach Northrend soon, all could be lost.
Fear not, my king. Everything is being prepared for your departure. The ships are waiting at the coast, and
There's been a change of plans, King Arthas. You're not going anywhere.
assassins! It's a trap!
You should never have returned, human. Weakened as you are, we have assumed control over the majority of your warriors. It seems your reign was short-lived.
There are too many of them, my king. Flee! Escape from the city! I'll find my own way out and meet you in the wilderness.
All right, Lich. Good luck. I'll make sure you suffer. This is more like it.
Our master Kel'Thuzad sent us to aid you. Our new skeletal mages will make short work of the rebels.
Very good. We'll need to move quickly and find any others still loyal to me. We're going to need all the support we can get.
The restless dead await. Our forces are under attack. This better be good. The restless dead await.
No one wants me around.
You will know endless torment.
Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. At last. This is more like it. At last. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? No one orders me around. Tread lightly.
The dead, the restless
serve.
dead await.
No one orders me around. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
This better be good. The dead shall serve. What does the shadow will? This better be good. What does the shadow will?
What is it now?
The restless dead shall serve.
No one orders me around. Finally. At last.
The restless the shadow wait.
Speak, fool. What is it now? This is more like it. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Faithless coward.
This better be good.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. What is it now?
What we do?
Speak, fool. What is it now? Your pain shall be legendary.
The dead shall serve.
No one orders me around. What is it now?
The restless dead await.
Speak, fool. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
What does the shadow will?
Tread lightly.
This better be good.
What is it now? Finally. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last. Finally. Ah, at last.
The restless dead await.
Speak, fool. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
What does the shadow will? This better be good.
Speak, fool. Ah, at last.
What does the shadow will?
What is it now?
The dead shall serve.
Our forces are under attack.
What does the shadow will?
Speak, fool.
The restless dead await.
Frostmourne hungers.
As the
No
shadow
one
will.
orders me around. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Glory to the Scourge. For the Lich King. Speak, fool.
This better be good.
What is it now? Ah, at last.
The restless dead await. The dead shall serve. The restless dead await. Darkness guide me.
No one orders me around. Your pain shall be legendary. Frostmourne hungers.
By Nerub. The rebels nearly had us, King Arthas.
I would not leave my subjects to be slaughtered by this rabble.
Then we shall stand by you till the end. We done waiting. Random tear. What's done is done.
The restless dead
Tread lightly.
await.
No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Faithless coward. Speak, fool.
This better
Tread lightly.
The restless dead await.
What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. I'll make sure you suffer.
This better.
No one orders me around.
The restless dead await.
Speak, fool. Your pain shall be legendary. Frostmourne hungers. I'll make sure you suffer. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Now, Frostmourne. You will know endless torment. Now, Frostmourne. This is more like it. Faithless coward. No one orders me around. Finally. This is more like it.
This better be good. As the shadow wills.
Speak, fool. You will know endless torment.
The restless dead
dogs
await.
die.
No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. I have need of your abilities, little shade. Will you help me?
I live only to serve you, King Arthas.
Tread lightly. Finally.
This better be good. The restless dead await.
Speak, fool. This is more like it. What is it now?
My sight is yours. I'll look into it. I go unseen.
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. At last.
This
The dead
better be
shall
good.
serve.
What is it now? Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Faithless coward. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. At last. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Finally. Your pain shall be legendary. At last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Now, Frostmourne.
This better be good.
What is it now? No one orders me around. What is it now? Tread lightly. At last. Finally. At last.
Faithless coward, the dead shall serve.
Speak, fool.
I shall be your eyes. I'll look into it.
What is it now? No one orders me around. At last. Finally.
Inventory is full.
At last. Finally. At last. This is more like it. What is it now?
My sight is yours.
No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers.
I shall be your
Our
eyes.
forces are under attack.
Speak, fool. This is more like it.
This better be good.
No one orders me around. Your pain shall be
What
legendary.
needs revealing?
The restless dead await.
Speak, fool.
What does the shadow will?
No one orders me around. Tread lightly. At last. You will know endless torment.
I have need of you warriors. Come with me.
No one orders me around. This is more like it.
The restless
What does
dead
the shadow
await.
What is it now?
Faithless coward. I'll make sure you suffer.
Frostmourne hungers. At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Now, Frostmourne. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Speak, fool.
I shall be your eyes.
The dead shall serve.
What is it now? Finally. The The Dreadlord's guards are stationed outside that armory. If we can fight our way past them, we could commandeer the meat wagons held inside. No one orders me around.
What does the shadow will?
What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around.
I call upon your loyalty.
Will you serve me?
For the Lich King.
What is it now? Tread lightly.
Faithless coward.
Finally, some firepower. These will help us with the main gate's defenses.
My sight is yours. I go unseen.
Speak, fool.
The dead shall serve.
No one orders me.
What I do?
For the Lich King. Speak, fool. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
Our forces are under attack.
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Speak, fool.
We done waiting.
What is it now? This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. This is more like it.
The restless dead await.
No one orders me around.
What does the shadow will?
Tread lightly.
The restless dead await.
Speak, fool. What is it now?
I shall be your eyes. Our forces are under attack.
No one orders me around.
My sight is yours.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Finally. Ah, at last.
What does the shadow will? I shall be your eyes. Let's see.
Tread lightly.
We done waiting.
Speak, fool. Faithless coward.
The restless dead await.
No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers.
What does the shadow will?
No one orders me around.
This better be good. What does the shadow will?
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. This is more like it. Tread lightly.
The restless dead await.
No one orders me around. What is it now?
The dead shall serve.
Tread lightly. Speak, fool.
Must be.
No one orders me around.
What does the shadow will?
Speak, fool.
Inventory is full.
What is it now?
Our forces are under attack.
At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
The restless dead await. What needs revealing? I go unseen.
Speak, fool.
You
Forces are under attack.
Tread lightly.
My sight is yours.
No one orders me around.
The dead shall serve.
Speak, fool. At last. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Finally. Your pain shall be legendary.
What does the shadow will?
Tread lightly. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. At last. No one orders me around. What is it now?
What needs revealing? I shall be your eyes.
Tread lightly. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
what we do.
The dead shall serve.
What is it now?
Fateless coward.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers. At last.
Our forces are under attack.
No one orders me around. This is more like it. Finally.
You there. Will you not stand by your king? Sure you suffer.
Proceed.
My sight is yours. Let's see. I go unseen. I shall be your eyes.
I await. Proceed.
My sight is yours. What needs revealing?
What is it now? Frostmourne hungers.
What does the shadow will? I shall be your eyes. All shall be revealed. I go unseen.
No one orders me around. What is it now? Finally.
What needs revealing? All shall be revealed. I go unseen.
Speak, fool. Ah, at last. These piles of corpses will serve us well. We can reanimate the bodies and bolster our forces as we move.
Restless dead await.
What is it now? No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers.
What does the shadow will?
Speak, fool. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally. Now, Frostmourne. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. Finally. Tread lightly. Ah, at last. What is it now? No one orders me around. This is more like it. Finally. Faithless coward. Frostmourne hungers.
What needs revealing? All shall be revealed.
Speak, fool. Ah, at last.
My sight is yours.
Our forces are under attack.
No one orders me around. Tread lightly.
I shall be your eyes.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers.
You will know endless torment.
The dead shall serve.
Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Ah, at last.
What does the shadow will? As the shadow wills.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers.
The dead shall serve. What does the shadow will? My sight is yours. I shall be your eyes. This better be good.
Make your choice. Proceed.
The restless dead await.
What is it now? Speak, fool. What is it now? Ah, at last.
Make your choice.
No one orders me around.
This better
Tread
be
lightly.
good.
What we do?
No one orders me around.
What does the shadow will?
Tread lightly. Now, Frostborn. Finally. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
Our forces are under attack.
Make your choice.
What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. I'll make sure you suffer. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
I await.
Speak, fool. Ah, at last.
Let's go.
What is it now?
Your pain shall be legendary.
I'll make sure you suffer. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
What we do? Make your choice. I await.
Speak, fool.
You will know endless torment.
Now, Frostmourne. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. For the Lich King. This is more like it.
Faithless coward.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Finally.
You will know endless torment.
At last.
This better be good.
What is it?
What does the shadow will?
No one orders me around.
The restless dead await. Intriguing.
Speak, fool. Finally. No one orders me around. Speak, fool.
Your pain shall be legendary.
I'll make sure you suffer. At last.
endless torment. Finally. Frostborn hungers. At last.
This better be good.
What is it now? Frostborn hungers. Finally. No one orders me around. This is more like it. Tread lightly. Frostborn hungers. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Finally.
What does the shadow will? The dead shall serve.
Speak, fool.
Our forces are under attack.
No one orders me around. Tread lightly. This is more like it.
Random terror.
No one orders me around.
This better be good. The dead shall serve. What does the shadow will?
Must be.
Tread lightly. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. Finally.
This better be good.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool.
We've done
What is it?
Let's go.
Tread lightly.
The dead shall serve.
What is it now? For the Lich King.
The restless dead await.
Tread lightly. At last. What is it now? No one orders me around. What
The
needs
dead
revealing?
shall serve.
Speak, fool. Finally. No one orders me around. At last.
Random
Speak, fool.
terror.
This is more like it. Finally. Now, Frostborn. For the Lich King. You will know endless torment. At last. Now, Frostborn. No one orders me around. What is it now? Frostborn hungers. Speak, fool.
This better be good.
What is it now? At last.
Wait to make your choice. What
Tread
we
lightly.
do,
The restless dead await.
Speak, fool.
I await.
Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Frostborn hunger. Faithless coward. Finally. This is more like it.
What does the shadow do?
Tread lightly. At last. Now, Frostborn. Faithless coward. You will know endless torment.
The dead shall serve.
What we do,
No one orders me around.
small king Norske. Stay, Ren, feast.
Tread lightly. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. The rest of the dead wait. What is it? At last. Your pain shall be legendary. Frostborn hungers for the Lich King. No one orders me around. At last. What is it now? No one orders me around. Finally. Your pain shall be legendary. Now, Frostborn. I'll make sure you suffer. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. At last. Frostborn hungers. Finally. At last. Speak, fool. What is it now? This is more like it. At last. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. At last. No one orders me around.
What we do,
What is it now? Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Finally. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. Finally. We
have no time for this. We must find our way out quickly. You have my thanks, ladies. But where is your mistress? Where is Sylvanas?
She sent us to find you, Great King. We've come to escort you across the river. Once we cross it, we'll take refuge in the wilderness.